Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I wanted to share some information with you guys to alleviate the fear that's been surrounding the entire crypto market. I wanted to share some information that as where we see Bitcoin going and indicators we've looked at determines it's a bullish pattern. Not only indicators we've looked at, we've connected the dots with what's going around the world. So we've able to predict a certain outcome. I mean, there's going to be many outcomes, but the one we most likely see happening and likely happening, we're going to share with you today. So prepare yourself, guys. This is one of the greatest wealth transfers in history. So I mean, there's many cycles. The previous one was the dot-com bubble, which created a lot of millionaires and billionaires, and this is another cycle. Everything happens in cycle, guys. That's the only thing we need to remember, because if we see a pattern, there's always patterns in nature, in life, in the universe. So there's always going to be patterns which becomes a cycle, and that is how the universe is able to predict what's going to happen next. That is how the universe is able to predict the future itself, because when things happen in a cycle is more predictable versus when everything happens randomly. So nothing in the world, in the universe, is random. Everything is been set. So let's continue the video, guys. I'm going to share a video with you, an article, then a video concerning hyperinflation. I've made many videos about this before, and from my personal channel, but this is my first video about predicting the economy as a whole and finance as a whole. So what we've seen is hyperinflation is skyrocketing, and I've made previous videos about that since 2016, predicting a hyperinflation economic collapse. So this is what we're already seeing based on hyperinflation. So this is some reports. I mean, the report's not always going to report everything accurately. They're always going to downplay it a little bit. So I usually, let's say, the annual inflation rate in the US accelerated 7.5%. January of 2022. That's what they want you to. I mean, that's what they're gonna tell you. They don't want to scare the public, and they don't want to spread fear. I mean, they do want to spread fear, but not right now, because they want to. I mean, well, who's ever in control? That's that's for another video. So usually this is almost double. If you see something in the articles or in the news concerning hyperinflation, let's say if they tell you hyperinflation is 7.5%, I usually double that or even triple that number, because they're never gonna tell you the entire truth. So I would recommend just add a few percentage onto what you see, then you'll get close to the number. Not even close, you'll get a little bit closer, but not accurate. So we've seen hyperinflation. What does this mean? Well, this means whenever you have hyperinflation, the value of the value of any fiat. Another thing I have to say is this is happening on a global scale, not just one country. So what we're seeing is global hyperinflation. So which will lead to a global economic collapse and replacement of the financial system. So the old financial system had to do with fiat paper money, and right now everything is transitioning into digital currencies, digital ways of transferring money. So Western Unions, any business that conduct itself in providing services for people regarding sending money internationally, whether internationally or domestically, they usually charge you a percentage, but all that will become like Blockbuster. All that will become obsolete, because now you will have your bank in the palm of your hands in your phone. So this is what crypto is able to provide to people. way out of the old system, the old financial system that doesn't work, and everyone is upgrading to financial freedom. So this is what crypto is bringing to you guys, is financial freedom. And we can see that hyperinflation is already starting to skyrocket. And I start, well, before the year end, we're going to start to see the entire countries adopt cryptocurrency and make it a legal tender, a legal way of conducting transactions. And because they know what's happening as well, because their fiat currency is dying, so they need a replacement. Guess what? They're gonna go Bitcoin. Well, and then the money's gonna trickle down to meme coin and low cap gems, low cap coins. So this is why the crypto market is going to skyrocket, guys, because countries, not just people, entire countries are coming into the crypto market. And once the country comes in and legalize it, they start buying it, and guess what's going to happen? It's a domino effect. Other countries going to start doing the same thing. And then you'll start seeing people get into low cap gems, and we're going to see one of the greatest bull runs we've ever seen yet. If you thought the previous one was big, this is going to be bigger. And every cycle happens when it becomes bigger, it eclipses the other one. So this is why this economic collapse is going to dwarf the 1930s Great Depression. So you had a Great Depression, then you're going to have one that dwarfs that. You can look, the pattern is all in nature, guys. Look at, you can even, to make this more relatable, look at the charts on any cryptocurrency. You'll see that there's always a spike in it's a pattern. It goes up, then it comes down, then the next high is always, the next peak or the next cycle is always higher than the next one. So this is what's happening, guys, and we're gonna see $150 Bitcoin before this year, over most likely in the summer, before the year ends. And then after that, you'll start to see close to $1 million Bitcoin, because that's when the country is gonna come in and start buying Bitcoin and other cryptos as well. This is, and countries will need that because to pay their fees or their debt, because their fiat currency will worth almost nothing. And this is what's going to happen in the US as well. We're going to have another Venezuela. If you guys are familiar with Venezuela, the currency is worth, I'll have to share a video. I'm not sure if I've seen the video. Let's see if I can find that video for you guys. I know it's somewhere. Where the fiat currency is, it's all over the road, is all over the street. I don't want to share people information here, so I know I have it somewhere. I'm trying to figure out where. Yeah, we're not gonna find it. So you can do that small research on your own. I'm gonna show you a video of, I guess, them confirming that there's hyperinflation. They're saying it's inflation. That's how they start. Then I already knew there was gonna be inflation since 2016. I've made videos about this. That there's gonna be economic collapse way before any of these things were happening. If you guys want me to share those videos, I can share it. But we'll stick to hyperinflation and where we see Bitcoin is going. So these are the numbers. Hyperinflation rate, previous 750. You can look down the list and you can see what's happening, guys. So that's why we are very bullish on the entire crypto market. We know where it's going, and as a great strategy, it allows us to swing trade the market if we want to and double our bags. But that's what most likely we're going to do. So we're going to get to, I guess, our goal quicker than most people, because we kind of have an idea of where things are going, where things are headed. So seeing seeing and predicting the future in a way. So I'm gonna share with you guys uh, the clips. Where was this clip? Huh. Give me a moment here, guys. Yeah, I lost the clip. Yeah, I think it's on this one. Was it? Yeah, it was on here somewhere. Okay, this is what we'll do. Since we can't find it, here we'll look at U.S. hyperinflation. I mean, you'll see many videos come up hyperinflation. Yeah, we'll go to YouTube actually. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Yeah, there's all these videos about this, and I predicted this in 26 since the beginning of 2016. That video is very, I guess it's I mean, yeah, it's mind opening at the same time. It's a little bit controversial. A lot of people wouldn't be able to handle the information, so that's why I wouldn't share it. I'm not sure what happened to this video. Uh, yeah, and guys, I don't I don't edit, so you'll see everything that's happening. I don't like to edit. I mean, it's okay, but I don't see the point. If you're gonna share information, you're gonna share information. So why hide anything else, you know? So it's all the intention behind what you do. Okay, so I believe it's on the next page. Huh, that's interesting. I just had the video too. Because well, yeah. I can't seem to find the video. I've had it. Well, guys, we'll just look up just regular video. They're all over the place. So, see, the United States going into hyperinflation. They're already telling you guys this. Look at this. Look at this chart. This is why we're going to see Bitcoin skyrocket. Not Bitcoin itself, but crypto in general, just skyrocket. And then this is going to be the next bull run. It should have already begun. They're just manipulating the price right now because what's happening every time you see the market going down when it's supposed to be going up, they're manipulating the price. They sell, so they scare the people and shake the weak hands out. And then they buy at the low. Institutions, big money, bigger money, big pockets, I call them. So, well, probably one of them. So you start seeing that technique. So it's always gonna be like that. So when I see red like that, I see sales, everything on sale. So the only thing I want to do is buy because I know where this is going. I know where the entire market is going. We're gonna have from the moment you've seen this video, well, from the age of conception of this video, you will see that we'll have like months of green candles in a row. And then you'll have the altcoin. The altcoin season is here. They're just manipulating the price, guys, and shaking out the weekends so they can buy everything on the low because they know everything is going. Inflation 2020, I believe 2021. I will go to videos. Yeah, okay, we'll do that one. Yeah, yeah, that's the video. No, I know what we can do. We'll just go to history and find it. This is one of the greatest time to be alive, guys. You are going, well, whoever's in crypto, you guys are going to amass massive wealth if you know what to do, if you know what's coming. Come on, what's going on? Because what's happening is a wealth transfer, guys, and you are part of it. Okay, computer, what are you doing? I mean, any videos will do, but I had the perfect videos to show you guys. For some reason, the computer's not cooperating. Yeah, it's not cooperating. Statement. Okay. This hyperinflation. Inflation. Yeah, I think it's here somewhere. Yeah, it might be that one. Yeah, so let's see. Might be that one as well. Ah, yes, it's here. I see it. Not this one. Yeah, it is this one. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, guys, just watch this.
Soaring inflation means that paychecks just aren't buying as much as they used to buy. Grocery prices and the prices for most foods jumped by 0.5% last month.
I mean, everything's expensive here, right? I mean, I'm not from New York, so I've been here for like 5 years. It's always been a box of wheat thins was like $7 when I came here, and I've had a panic attack. I haven't tried to buy a box of wheat thins lately, but it seems like everything's expensive.
30% more. And yeah, it's probably around 30% more for everything.
Bottlenecks in the supply chain drove prices higher as the White House moved to ease issues contributing to high inflation.
The first thing we had to do was speed up the operations at our ports. Americans are buying more goods than ever, and a lot of those goods come through our ports. 40% of the goods that come into the country on the West Coast come through two ports, Los Angeles and Long Beach.
The inflation in the United States is almost twice the rate of European inflation. We're both suffering from the same global supply chain issues, but the United States undertook a much more aggressive, both monetary, arguably, but certainly a much more aggressive fiscal stimulus program, especially the fiscal stimulus that we undertook in 2021. So there is a significant demand component to this inflation.
Rents across the U.S. have risen by an average of 3% this year, and they are set to skyrocket again here in New York as some families who left during the pandemic are starting to return. And the inflationary pressure at the pumps has boosted fuel costs about 60% more than it did a year ago. But spending this holiday season by all consumers is up almost 25%. The reaction on Wall Street was mixed on Friday, and the market is still on track for its biggest weekly gain since February. But the recent discovery of the Omicron variant has caused most economists to slash their expectations of the U.S. economy next year. They are hedging their bets against another possible pandemic lockdown. Frank Uciardo, TRT World, New York.
guys, I'm gonna share a video with you guys of what's already happened in Venezuela, and this is what's coming globally, not just in your country or wherever you are. This is gonna happen globally on a global scale. Every every fiat currency is going to collapse and will become like this video. So I'm going to show you. Give me about 30 seconds, guys. I'll put something on while you wait. Well, okay, guys, let me show you this. I mean, the official, as they call themselves, or politicians, they're always gonna tell you. They're not gonna tell you everything. They're not gonna tell you the truth. And the truth will scare a lot of people if they actually tell the truth. So I guess they don't want to cause panic, because what's gonna happen is gonna be mass famine on a global scale. That's gonna dwarf any biblical stories. And what's gonna cause this is because food is gonna get so expensive. I mean, it's not that the food's gonna get expensive, it's because the value of any fiat currency is gonna be worthless. So the food prices will skyrocket because the countries, especially the U.S., it's printing money like it's like it's nothing. They just keep printing and printing, and when you print, you have too much in circulation, it becomes worthless. So you'll start seeing like bags of rice, $1,000, a loaf of bread, a few $100s, guys. It's gonna be it's gonna be scary, scary. So the video is not available. No, it's on YouTube. Why would I see it? Okay, yeah, you have to see this video. I don't know why it's sending me. I understand. Yeah, it's TikTok, yeah. Maybe
José, ni vas a creer, mira lo que me encontré, ñañito, te la perdiste, porque tú te fuiste. Mira.
Yeah, I'm not able to access the video. Oh, interesting. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find a different route. Yeah, the video was removed, guys, so that's why I'm not able to access it. But let's see if we can go on YouTube and find something similar, if not the same video. Hyperinflation and one thing is, you can kind of get an idea of what's going to happen based on history as well. Yeah.
Llega la ambulancia y el paramédico está como, vamos al accidente, los bolillos,
Maestría en diseño y desarrollo integral de videojuegos. Campus global. En UNIAD no solo te especializas, te conviertes en un experto de videojuegos.
supposed to give Venezuelans more purchasing power. The latest hike in the minimum wage means workers will receive 150,000 bolivares in cash. They also get another 150,000 in food stamps each month. Sounds like a lot, but what can you actually buy with it?
These 3 bottles of water and 2 bread rolls cost more than a quarter of the monthly wage. 300,000 is not enough to buy anything with. When you factor in transportation, food, bills, and recreational activities, you just don't have enough. A kilo of beef costs 60,000 bolivares, and a bus ticket now costs 2,000. Everything is way too expensive, and the minimum wage is not enough.
I went shopping in Caracas to put the new minimum wage to the test myself. I bought some groceries for 170,000 bolivares. That's more than the minimum wage for just a few items. But I still...
Let me show you something else.
15 eggs for 40,000 bolivares.
Yeah, that the problem has become so severe that they're no longer they are no longer Venezuela. They are no longer counting money. They are weighing it because let's see. Currency value. Yeah, I mean, if I could put this, I tried to exchange $100 in Venezuela. Yeah, there's many videos you can do the research on your own. This is an example how much it would take right here just to buy a small amount of food. Okay, that's a good video. Let's watch this. This is what's gonna cause Bitcoin crypto market to skyrocket because in not only that is people will run out of any forms of investment, and they are only going to put it in 3 ways: 1, gold; 2, silver; or cryptocurrency. No other forms of investment will be safe, not even properties, not even real estate, because once the once the value of the currency degrades so much, the properties will skyrocket as well. So most people will not even be able to afford the real estate. And what's going to happen is, I don't want to go into this because it's kind of scary to tell you guys this. Not only that is scary, it's first of all, you guys not going to believe it. You guys will not think it's possible. So let's just say that most of the real estate market will collapse as well. So it's not even safe to have your money there. So let's watch this video.
Images show the amount of cash required to buy some basic supplies as Venezuela's hyperinflation spirals out of control.
And this is exactly what's going to happen wherever you're watching this from, whichever country you are. This is the same thing that's going to happen in your country. It doesn't matter where you are. This is going to be a global transition, and this is what's going to skyrocket crypto, guys. So continue.
Venezuela has been thrown into chaos by a socialist government under Nicolas Maduro, which has introduced a controversial tranche of fiscal policies.
Oh yeah, and the only reason why this thing is happening is because the United States currency is going to collapse, because it's the reserve currency. Once that currency collapses, all the other countries that uses that currency, because it's a reserve, so it's used in almost all the countries. So when it collapses, then it causes a domino effect, and it collapses all the global currencies around the globe.
Unbridled hyperinflation has seen the bolivar devalued to a point where workers need wheelbarrows to carry enough cash for a weekly shop. Maduro unveiled a major economic reform plan this weekend aimed at halting the hyperinflation crisis and will start issuing new banknotes after slashing 5 zeros off the crippled bolivar. Venezuelans on Friday rushed to shops and formed long lines in preparation for the monetary overhaul. Shoppers and economists are now concerned Maduro's minimum wage increase could close thousands of stores across the country as companies will no longer be able to pay their workers. Although the wage increase will make it possible for Venezuelans to buy basic supplies, there may not be anywhere open to sell them. Economists warned that some...
And I have to say this is just for the YouTube. This is not copyright. I'm just fair use right here because I'm actually giving credit where this is not my video. This is this person's video. I'm just showing you truth, knowledge, and you decipher the information. That's it.
Companies would go under, unable to shoulder the massive increase in...
That was just for the algorithm, guys. Not meant for you guys.
Monthly minimum wage from 3 million bolivars to 180 million bolivars, or roughly 50 cents to $30. That will likely increase unemployment and further fuel mass emigration that has overwhelmed neighboring South American countries. As it stands, the monthly minimum wage, devastated by inflation and the aggressive devaluation of the bolivar, is still not enough to buy a kilo of meat. To soften the blow, Maduro vowed that the government would cover 3 months of the wage increase for small and medium-sized companies. But he did not provide details, and it remains unclear how his cash-starved government would afford such a hefty payout, or whether the chaotic administration has the logistical capacity to pay wages on time. Inflation hit 82,700% in July, as the country's socialist economic model continues to unravel.
Wow, that's how much for just a bar of
basic
soap.
items such as a bar of soap or a kilo of tomatoes require piles of cash that is often difficult to obtain.
Yeah, that's it, guys. So when you ask me if I'm bullish on crypto, you have no idea. My entire savings is in crypto. I don't hold any fiat currency. The only time I hold fiat currency is when I'm going to the supermarket and I have to exchange. And right before I go into the supermarket, I exchange the crypto to cash. That's it. That's the only time I use fiat. I got completely away from any fiat currency, and I'm fully heavily in crypto because I know where this is going, and I know in the short term, yes, they're gonna manipulate the price, make people fear, so they have uncertainty and doubts. But I know where this is going, so this information is to let you guys know, also to have confidence in what you're investing, to know where this is going. This is going nowhere but up, guys. So strapped in. We are in for a bull run. Should have already happened now, but yeah, they're manipulating price, so just hold on tight. It should happen very shortly, within a week or two. So we'll start seeing Bitcoin start skyrocketing. So until the next time, guys, don't forget to go to the YouTube channel. This is the YouTube channel. Subscribe, and so that way, and click the notification bell, so the next predictions you can be aware of and get ahead of the game and get ahead of everyone else and make that money. Till next time.